Hey, this is Francis Bad Touch, or as many of you know me, Jessica or Jessie. And this is me going to read my story, A Forbidden Love, a FrUk yaoi story that I'm not done yet. I just wanted to upload it because Burnt Scones was bugging me about it. Well, she wasn't really bugging me, but still, that's my excuse. So I'm going to open up my amazingly crafted book of awesome. And yes, that is little Sealand and Prussia and Transylvania. I know she's not a real character, but still. So I'm just opening up the pages. It's in the back because I just started writing it today, okay? And I know I look like I'm not looking at you, but I'm really trying to find it because I have a lot of poems in here and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm tired. This is my third time taking this. Facebook's being an idiot. And I just read it like 3 times. And like, I love it, but like, it's difficult to read it over and over again when you know what's happening. Even if you did write it, you like rereading it because it's like, wow, my mind is freaking awesome. And yeah, I know I'm going off on a tangent, and you probably want to slit my throat right now because you just want the FrUk yaoi that I'm going to give to you. It's like 4 pages. It's not that long. It's probably going to be maybe 5 minutes. If you can suffer through that, then I love you. If you can't, I'm sorry. I know I'm boring. But like, yeah. And if I giggle, it's because I'm going to flip. Because I'm a FrUk fan all the way. I love Alfred and Arthur, but I just love Francis and Arthur. I think like their love is so much more pure and just... I'm sorry. I'm going off on a tangent. I'm just gonna suck it up. And I was gonna read to you. Arthur, here, Arthur, I called, looking for him as I... Boy, shut up! I'm sorry, I have 2 little brothers, and they're irritating. And I already told them to shut up twice, knowing the other one. So every single one, I'm like, boy, shut up! And it makes me seem like a meanie head, but I'm not. I'm just want to get this done, you know, because I've already done it 3 times. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to shut the door now. I'm sorry. I know I'm already taking like 3 minutes up of your day, and I just cut my knee on my bed because my bed's a mass media psycho murderer. Okay, here we go. Arthur, here, Arthur, I called for him as I grabbed the heart-shaped locket that dangled upon my neck. What frog? I heard him scowl. Calm down, my fair kitty, I said, as I handed him a rose. Francis, you're a fool, he said as he dropped it on the ground and crushed it, thorns not even affecting him. No, I said in a seductive tone, and his perfect green eyes widened. I pinned him onto a wall. Get off me, he shouted and squirmed. I just held him tighter. If I let you go, you'll run. Damn strikes, you arse! I'm trying to do an accent. I fucking suck. I'm sorry. As he kneed me in my Eiffel Tower, so I grabbed his hand. Arthur, you silly boy, I'd suffer even more for someone I love, I said quietly, hoping for a response. You love me, Francis? You're funny, he said, laughing as if I told the world's greatest joke and did a freaking backflip. If you loved me, you wouldn't force yourself on me, he said so smug-like. Arthur, I force myself on you because if I don't, you don't listen. You call me a frog and leave. But if I do this, I can at least hear your angelic voice. So I deal with your comments, and I deal with your mean words, just to be close to you. I said as Arthur started to blush. What about Alfred? What would he think of this? He would destroy you. And anyway, I'm pregnant with his child, he said. And I felt a jolt of pain stop my heart. I muttered out, I don't care, Arthur. One, I'd love that child as if it was my own, and I'd do anything in you. Alfred, I don't care about him. He's a burger-eating fool. I'm in love with that fool, he yelled as we both sat in the grass. Francis, why must you make this so difficult on me? I don't know anything anymore. I love him and I love you. And I just don't know how to deal with this. So many emotions rushing around in my head. He said his tears started flowing like a river. I wiped away his tears, each one making me feel sadder and sadder. Arthur, give me your hand, please. Arthur put his hands in mine with no hesitation as I put a locket in his hand. What's this? It's my heart, Arthur. Open it, I said. As he opened it, his eyes widened and tears rolled up in his eyes. In the locket was a picture of me and him when we were little kids, holding hands on the swings. We were best friends back then, and I always wanted to be so much more, I told him. Arthur started to cry. No, Arthur, don't cry. A beautiful face like yours should never be sad, I muttered out and kissed his cheek. Francis, my heart is so confused then. You're a miracle, Arthur. And I love you with all of my heart. I may not be the hero you want, but I always will be there for you. Stop. I can't explain this, but I think I love you, but I can't. Next day in this story. This looks bad. Sorry. Next day I always just some pizzazz. Jazz hands. Fuck yeah. Oh shit. Sideways. Okay. Francis, I don't feel the same way about you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I knew that you wouldn't. The hero always wins, and I'm just the villain, I said. I know in my heart that I loved Arthur, and I always would want him. Do you still have the locket? I said. Tears swelling into my eyes. Yes, I do, he said, dangling it from his wrists. Why do you still have it if you don't love me? Because it was a sweet gesture, and I know you wouldn't want me to take the and I know you wouldn't. I'm sorry, I had a mental lapse. And I know you wouldn't want me to throw it away. Do you want it back? He said. Arthur, it's not mine. My heart's never been mine. It's always been yours, and it always will be. I said, his face turned a stunning scarlet. I'm sorry, Francis, but I can't help how I feel. I love Alfred, and the fact that I'm pregnant with his child only amplifies that fact so much more. You can help me if you want. You can always be there for me, and I'll always love you, but Alfred's the one for me. I know that in my heart. He kissed my forehead, and I grabbed Arthur's hand. Arthur, you do know that I'm still going to try to win you over. I'm going to try to make you mine. He sighed. I kind of figured that, Francis. He pulled away as I looked at him with the look of agonizing pain and sorrow. Arthur, you're more radiant than the sun and have more beauty than a... Francis, stop. It kills me to see you like this. It kills me to see you hurting, and it kills me to see you beckon for my attention. I love you, but I'm not going to be with you. Are you okay? Arthur, I'm fine. I'm just fucking perfect. It feels so great to know that the one you love so much you'll never have a chance with, I said, as tears started to flow over my eyes, falling one by one like a steady rainfall. Fine. You want a chance? He yelled as he started to kiss me. I froze, but started to kiss back. Arthur, are you sure? I don't force anything on you. Yes, I am sure, but I'm not promising anything. Okay? I started blushing madly when he started to kiss me, his fingers running through my hair, as he licked my lips, asking for entry. And yes, I granted it. Arthur moaned into the kiss, causing me to freeze. As I pulled away, I started to kiss his neck, leaving a trail of butterfly kisses up and down. He moaned again, as this went on for a good 2 to 5 minutes. I felt so much freer, and love lifted up off my shoulders. We stopped, and I hugged him so tight, tighter than I ever could hug anyone, never wanting to let him go. I love him. I love him with all my heart, and that was just an amplified fact. Francis. Yes, Arthur? I'm sorry. I just don't know how to explain this. I do love you, but I just don't know anything. I just don't know anything anymore, and bleh. Right now I'm just making crap up. You see that stopped at neck? I'm just trying to get this done, because, like, I don't want to make another one, because then you guys are just going to hate me. Because then you're going to get sick of his face, his boring hair. But anyway, it stopped at neck, and I'm just going to actually end it there. Like, I'm going to reread from PG-16, motherfucker. His fingers ran through my hair as he licked my lips, asking for entrance, and yes, I granted it. Arthur moaned into the kiss, causing me to freeze. As I pulled away, I started to kiss his neck. There. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to add more, and if you are not an FrUk fan, cough, cough, Bailey, cough, cough, Victoria, I'm sorry, but I love this couple. And Victoria, I'm not flirting on you. Please don't yell at me. And thank you. Hopefully this one uploads, or I will cry. Bye!